Okay, someone got robbed in the desert. I can't believe I'm actually wanting to go on a fetch quest, but I am. I would have liked to go on a fetch quest for Nahita's birthday party. Don't worry about it. We'll get to it. Oh, Candace, where are you going? I got tiny legs. Hold on. Nahita deserves better. She deserves more. Hello, friends and gamers. So, I just spent about half an hour trying to record a video for a different game, only for it to only work for about 5-minute spurts before crashing out and freezing, and it stopped saving my progress. So, actually, it never saved my progress. So that video was never going to see the light of day, and yeah, instead we're playing Genshin. So this is not a Sunday. I'm recording this on a Monday because they are running this event for an extra 2 days. Thank God, because I did not feel like doing story yesterday. But the more, I didn't feel like doing story really today either. But the more you think about it, the second part of it, like this is probably gonna be the last video for this event because part 2 and 3 questing is usually very easy to get through in the new format of Genshin events. It's not my cup of tea. We've been over this. I prefer the old format with the really long events that I had to sit for hours and do. I really liked those because you got to see more of the world, I feel like, and do these fun things in the world and do like events, like holiday event type of events, like things like that, special events. And this just feels not as fun. But I did say I would come back for a Sub-Zerus Festival event because I have been wanting this event in-game for at least 2 years now. Since we were originally in Sumeru, I really wanted a Sub-Zerus Festival. I even said it like, hear me out. We come back to Sumeru for Sub-Zerus Festival for an event. This has to happen. Like, I was on that when we were in Sumeru for the Archon Quest, and now that we have it, I'm gonna say I'm a little bit disappointed that it's so short, but we still have about half of it to do in this video, so we are going to do the anecdotes, start off with that. We have part 2 to start. Give her sweetness. Some would seek to cause trouble during the festival. They cannot be allowed to ruin the surprise. So we'll go to the quest for her second gift, and we have to wait until the morning. I think I should be able to just time it to 8 a.m. and it'll work. Let's see. I should give it a couple hours Genshin time and see what happens. And it's gonna make me wait until the following morning. Okay, even though it has been a morning, it has definitely been a morning. So I guess we'll speed it up then. 8 a.m. tomorrow. The reason why I'm like, that's weird that it's making me go a whole day is because I already into the next day when I played like 2 days ago. So that should have counted? I don't know. It's weird, but that's a day now. We need to look for Dory. We are playing with the Japanese voiceover, by the way, because we don't have English voiceover in this event because of the ongoing voice actor strike, which we do support here. We went over that in the last Genshin video. But yeah, the studio for Genshin is a struck studio, like fully. So, like, I think the other Hoyoverse games that don't use the same studio were just more of a solidarity bit, but the studio for Genshin is entirely struck, and they won't do any sort of deal. Like, they won't do an interim agreement or anything. So, anyways. Like, it's not on the voice actors, it's not on Hoyoverse, really, it's on the studio. So, it's on them. Candace got here early! He left the city? Who left the city? Wait, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, it cut off. Dory left the city. Okay. Does Dory... I mean, I guess I was gonna say, does Dory ever waste time? She kind of does. Anyways. So we know where the ore is from now. It's fresh, though. The ore is fresh. It's from a couple of months ago. Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. They say you can't read the writing on the wall. Ooh, there's another gem. How much does Nahita have the other one? And it does work like a walkie-talkie. Was I right? I think I was right. I'm gonna say I was right. Walkie-talkie gem. I bet that if we get close to the other one, we'll know. I bet they, like, start to buzz when they're close together, like walkie-talkies. They just make a horrible noise. That would be more like microphones, though, wouldn't it? Like, the feedback. Okay, someone got robbed in the desert, so we're probably gonna go see Sino. I don't know if it's related to the other gem, because I think Nahita has it. I'm gonna say that with my full chest. I think she has it. So I don't know. Highly confidential. What you're saying is whoever packed the caravan was able to predict its exact location. What are we getting at? Like, none of that makes sense. Are you saying that the person robbing them had the gem? So they were able to find the caravan, but then I thought the caravan had the gem. They're kind of doing this like they did the music festival event where we're just not, like, involved at all. Please don't feel obliged to come with me. Wait, so... No, we are going. Because the music festival event from a couple patches ago did this thing where other people took care of, like, the actual meat and potatoes of preparing for the event that we were doing in the event sort of thing. And I feel like they're doing something similar here, but we go on a little side quest with Candace, which, like, it's fine that we have those every now and then, but, like, I can't believe I'm actually wanting to go on a fetch quest and, like, prepare for Nahida's birthday party, but I am. I'm saying that, actually. I would have liked to go on a fetch quest for Nahida's birthday party, so we're heading out. I can't believe I'm saying I want to go on a fetch quest, but technically this is also a fetch quest, but I don't know. This whole thing is very weird. I feel like they changed how they do Genshin Impact events, and I don't like them as much. I feel like they were better, like, a year or so ago. But also, I feel like they changed, in that same vein, they changed how they do Archon quests, and again, I also feel like it was better. Like, I don't like Fontaine as much as other people, just because that godforsaken prison arc is too long. If we finish this early, though, we can do the prison arc. Where are we going? Okay, it's very far. I'm like, where are we supposed to be going? What are we doing? We're going to the desert. I'm like, what's happening? Where are we? I've had a night, all right? And yesterday night, I also had a night. So I've just had a couple of days. The last couple of days have been very unfortunate for me. I need to okay, you know what? Maybe we leave Caravan Rabat and go outside. That might work. I think we figured it out. We're still very far, but you're probably supposed to, like, start outside of it. But I didn't do that. It's easier to teleport here. I don't want to fight the mushrooms. Pay no attention to Nahida, the Dendro Archon. She does not wish to hurt you, nor do I. I have been spotted. Like, it's not even like the Archon quests and the events switched, where, like, Archon quests got really long and events are really short now. Because the Archon quest wasn't really short before. It was, like, a good length before. Like, I think the Fontaine story is really intriguing, but the pacing is just bad. The pacing of Fontaine is bad, which is unfortunate. And not in, like, a... Because I'll say it here, right? I'll say it right here. Well, I have it on the brain. Oh, maybe not, because I paused it and it's still doing stuff. I will say it right here. I'll have it on the brain. I liked the Shanzhou Lofu arc in Star Rail. I just thought it had a pacing issue, but it was a pacing issue I could deal with. I think it's the opposite here, where I like the Fontaine arc, but it's ruined by the pacing issue that's there. And I know that people are gonna be very against this opinion, my hot take on Fontaine. I think the story is good, but the pacing issue just makes it feel like it's, like, a drag to get through at times, which kind of ruins it a bit. Because the thing with the Xianzhou, I think it was almost more so that they spent more time on the parts that weren't as necessary and then rushed certain other things that definitely should not have been rushed. But in the grand scheme of things, I was okay with it. I don't know what it is in Fontaine. I feel like my opinion will probably change once I finally get to the point where Child comes back. Prison arc has just been too long. Every time I play Genshin, I just think about, why don't I like Fontaine? And I think it might be a pacing issue, which is odd because I feel like that this quest also, I guess, technically has a pacing issue, because it's just, the Genshin events have just been so short. And because they're so much shorter, they take out, like, full chunks of what should have been in these events. Because I think back to, like, I think it was like the Wind Trace or something that we had, like a Mondstadt event that we had a year or two ago, where we kept switching back and forth between the two groups. It was like Kale and Sucrose, and then us doing whatever we were doing with everybody else. Like Sino and Tignari were involved in that one, and it was a shorter event, but it was still, like, a decent. But here we took out entirely, like, the other POV. We're just doing this. But we do sense a trace of amount of elemental energy on this random pieces of wood. I might be eating my words when I finally get back to Archon questing, but there's something about Fontaine. I think maybe if I had done it all in one sitting, like other players do, I probably wouldn't have had the pacing issue thoughts, but I cannot get myself through the prison arc. Anyways, back to the actual event. The wood looks charred. I don't think it's an explosion. I think it's just somebody with pyrovision. Oh, wait a minute. No, I think it was an explosion. I did see people talking about this on Twitter recently. The direction they took this quest. It's really bad, the direction they took it in, especially with some of the other allegations against the Genshin story recently. Okay, I forgot about that. All right, we'll talk about that later. Let's just see more of it for now. We'll talk about that later. Don't worry about it. We'll get to it. Oh, Candace, where are you going? I got tiny legs. Hold on. Looks like something left behind by the caravan. Well, I think this is cool how they animated it. Like, for her to stop. She's getting mad at me for not, like, following her specifically. Traces are pointing this way. Are they? There's no traces. I have elemental vision and there's no traces. Look at that. Nothing. Candace's feet just, like, make a straight line in the sand when she's running. Do other characters do that? Oh, no, I was gonna switch to Ayaka, but that wouldn't have even worked. Are we already getting to the part? Derogatory? Are we already getting to that part? I wasn't expecting this to do this soon. Is it that short that they just immediately? Because that's the thing. Where is the padding? I can't believe I'm asking for fluff, but I would like some more fluff. We just are going from one thing to another. It's unfortunate because when I said I wanted a Sub-Zero's festival event, it was when they were doing the long events, like 7 hours. I gotta sit for 7 hours to do the event story, long events. And I was really looking forward to it then, but now I'm almost like, I kind of wish they wouldn't have done it because the short event, Nahida deserves better. She deserves more. She deserves a 7-hour event. She deserves that whole week's worth of videos. Not 2. And where most of it, I'm just yapping about Genshin in general. I think this is where they talk about it, which I thought that happened in part 3. Because saw people talking about it very recently, but I guess it's part 2. So they were robbed. These are the guys that were robbed. Like, I guess it's good to have short little parts. Here's my thing. I think if you're gonna do short parts so players can log in daily and just do like maybe half an hour event content and log out sort of thing, there should have been more parts of the story. Because there was only 3 parts, but some of the events had 5 parts. Like the minigame events had 5 parts that people had to log in every other day for. I think that they should have done that. I think if they're gonna do that with the story, they need to just split it up. But like, not better, but also just differently. I don't know the right word for it, but I don't want to say I'm disappointed with this event yet, because we haven't really gotten fully, like, I haven't finished it. But I think I might be. Because where's Nahida in this? I wanted to see Nahida in the Sub-Zero's festival event. Not questionable story content, which we'll get to later. I'm just like, I'm watching this and I'm like, oh god, when is the shoe gonna drop? Because I know I saw screenshots of where this goes, and I'm scared. I'm scared because I think it gets bad. But charred marks on the planks are from fireworks. Totally fireworks. Yep. Where are you sending those goods? Natlan. Camps in the desert. Wait, that wouldn't be Natlan. But that's just Sumeru. I'm so nervous right now. Is this where it happens? Is this where they do it? If it's as bad as I was seeing on social media, which I think it will be, it's gonna ruin the event for me. This was supposed to be my birthday event, and Nahida's birthday event! So there was vines blocking their way. Yeah. Why would there be vines in the desert? It's the withering stuff? That had vines, right? I don't think it was a trap. It was just the environment hating on y'all. Yeah, there it is. So, I'm gonna broadly state this first. A lot of people take issue with this being the plot line used in the Sumeru event based on stereotypes about the people and cultures in which Sumeru is based off of. I do agree with them. I saw screenshots of this on social media and I was like, that's really bad. I can't believe we all saw what happened with Natlin when Natlin released, and they're still doing it. I can't have a moment of peace in this game. I really can't. Because I said I would come back for the Sub-Zero's festival event, because this is an event I've been waiting like 2 years for, right? When we were in the Archon quest for Sumeru, I was like, we need to come back to Sumeru and do a Sub-Zero's festival event, specifically so we can celebrate Nahita's birthday like she deserves. And then in the event, they give me plotline that is insensitive. Like, it's culturally insensitive. I'm laughing not because it's funny, but because I'm kind of mad about it and it's absurd. I laugh at bad times. I'll say it right now. And if something's just this, like, you can't make this up, sort of levels of absurd, like, I can't believe this is happening, I will start to laugh. And that's how I feel right now. Like, this was my first time coming back to Genshin post the Natlin beef, and now you're ruining my Nahita birthday event. Oyovers, please, stop. We didn't need to do this. That's the thing. And I think that's that's kind of what pisses me off about this so much. We didn't need to do this. We're supposed to be celebrating Nahita's birthday. Why are we out in the desert tracking down a robbery? We can deal with the gem later on. I know everyone else said they would take care of it, but this didn't need to be the direction the event went in. I'm so serious. I would have rather done cute little fetch quests, just a happy little cute event preparing for Nahita's birthday. We didn't need the murder mystery. We did not need the culturally insensitive robbery case, right? I don't know what's going on. Let's continue. This is so messy. Like, I know it's not actually, I don't think it's actually bombs, I do think it's the fireworks, but still to like go that direction with it and write that in, it's like, why? What was the reason? We don't even need to be out here right now. The gem has to do with nothing. I thought this was my cute little Sub-Zero. Like, this could have been anything. It didn't need to have, like, what we're actually doing in the story of this event did not need to have the backdrop of being Nahita's birthday. Like, it could have just been anything. Why is this a flagship event? It could have just been a side thing. I wanted actual Sub-Zero's festival when I asked for a Sub-Zero's festival event 2 years ago. But did they notice the green stone? Great. Great. I don't know if this is worth coming back for. I hope the final cutscene is worth it. Unless the hazardous materials were targeted for some other reason. Lumin, what do you mean by that? Clicking through. Like, also when I saw the screenshots on social media, I was like, how does it have to do with Nahita's birthday? I thought maybe it had to do with, like, the stand blowing up in part 1. Maybe it had something, they would wrap it back to that or something. But no, it's just some weird offshoot. This wasn't necessary. Why are we even out in the desert? I'm losing it now because it's just, I wanted this event for 2 years. And why is this what we're doing? Not sure about their goods or their identity. I'm not sure we should even be out here right now. Why are we doing this? The gemstone thing could have waited. My thing is, right, if you come into receiving a gemstone that makes you see weird prophetic visions, maybe ditch the gemstone, right? Like, if that happened to me, I'd be like, there is some bad vibes on this thing. This thing is cursed. It's got a ghost in it or something. I'm returning this to the sender. I'm giving this back to whoever I bought it from, and I want my money back. You know what? I don't even want the money back. You can take it, keep my money. Just, I don't want to own this anymore. Take it away from me. Okay, why does Candace still have it? Why are we looking into it? Why don't we just drop it off somewhere and leave it there? Put it in a safety deposit box somewhere, lock it up, throw away the key, and leave it there for all of eternity. There's a thought. If you don't want it to get into the wrong hands, there's a thought. And then once we're done celebrating Nahita's birthday, like we came here to do, we'll go get the other one or something. Also, it's like not doing any harm. It's just giving Candace vertigo and prophetic visions. Just lock it up and throw away the key. It's fine. Because it's not, that's the thing. Even if somebody else has the other one, what are they going to use it for? They can't use it to do bad things. It gives you vertigo and prophetic visions. What are you going to do with that? Like, what are you going to do with 30-second prophet. It's not even like 30 years in the future. It's 30 seconds into the future. So what's the reason? Sure, I'm not sure about their goods. Fine, I'm just picking one to keep going. This didn't need to happen this way. This didn't need to happen this way. The hazardous materials fallen into... I think it's just fireworks. Okay, this is even messier now. They keep calling it the goods, but the goods are fireworks, which were previously referred to in this dialogue as bombs. And Lumion then suggests that the Sub-Zero's festival is coming up. I really hope this isn't the direction it's going, but from the context clues, it seems like Lumion is suggesting the bandits who stole from the original bandits are going to use the not fireworks at the Sub-Zero's festival in a bad way. And that is so messed up. Like, I know they're the bad guys, but also coming at it from like a context perspective, a cultural context perspective. Why? I keep coming back to this event didn't need to be written this way. Like, we could have just done little fetch quests to prepare for Nahida's birthday, and I would have been just as happy. Probably happier, because I wanted to celebrate Nahida's birthday. But yeah, sure, the festival's coming up, sure. They're exploiting the visions granted by the gem. How? They see 30 seconds into the future. How are they exploiting that? Like, if it was 30 years, like, if I could see 30 years in the future, like, I'm not even close to 30. But if I was when I was 5, if I could see 20 years into the future and see, like, you know, like, what should I invest in? I don't invest, but like, if I could see 20 years in the future, that's like the going rate of like, that's what you do, right? The joke, that's the gag. If you can see, when you were 5, if you could see 20 years into the future and see what you could make money on, like, that's the gag, right? Like, but what, you can't see that. It's 30 seconds into the future. What are you, I'm so confused by this event. Because again, it didn't need to be written this way. Am I picking it apart a little bit too much? Am I being very extra about it? Kind of, but it's because I'm mad about it. Because I just wanted a cute little Nahida birthday event, and that's not what this is. The backdrop of Nahida's birthday did not need to be involved in this event. This could have been anything. And even like the content of it, this feels like what should have been not a flagship event. It should have been like a side combat event setup or something like that, you know? Like a blue door combat event. Anyways, hi Sino. Are you gonna be our voice of reason? I don't know what's happening anymore. So he's investigating the unusual robbery case. I have to now slog through the actual content of this event to get the final cutscene. That is probably, I don't even know. I just want the birthday of celebration, but it sounds like you've been hard at work, Sino. Oh, he's giving us pudding. I love Sino so much. He just gave us free pudding. He's like, here, have some pudding. Oh, he knows we're involved in this too. Okay. Proof is in the pudding. All right, that was worth it. That was actually worth it. He literally saw us and was like, all right, bet. Bought some pudding and was like, here's some pudding, by the way. The proof is in the pudding. I hate him. I hate him so much. It's not even that it's a funny like gag. It's just the fact that he like the thought of him going out of his way to like do this gag is the funniest to me. Don't tell me you did all that just to make a joke. Tell me about the robbery case, dude. Don't you know about it? Aren't you also investigating it? Why do we need to tell you about it? So we did the preliminary investigation with Candace. Thank God it just skipped through that. An old Genshin event wouldn't have skipped through the explanation. I miss it. You can leave the rest to me, so we don't have to do anything else. Do you have any other plans for the day? So that's the end of the cutscene bits, probably. But Paimon! It's a secret! Why can't Sino know? Is it because Why does... Okay, Sino's working quarters aren't too far from Nahida's. Did Tignari tell him about the sprite? Why can't he know? Everyone else knows. Why can't he know? Let Sino know. What would he do? I don't think he's bad at keeping secrets, is he? He's bad at puns, but that's what makes it funny. He's so bad at telling jokes that it's funny again. I don't think he gives up secrets. Do you know about henna berries? Can't tell a lie. Here's another one. All right. It's gonna be something like henna, like... Oh. Oh my god. They're going to be red straight through because they're red. It's funny because it's bad. Good one, Sino. Why? I'm gonna tell you. Because I don't think... What? This event is weird. It doesn't make sense that we just wouldn't tell him. Like, why can't he know? He's part of the Sumeru crew. Wait, they always wind up eating their worms. Wait. That's like a eating your words joke. Wait, you're not afraid of ending up like the bass in the lake because they always end up eating their worms instead of words. I'm so sad that the studio that does the voice acting English voiceover for Genshin Impact didn't agree to just a date to an interim agreement, because this would have been so I'm just thinking, it would have been so good if we had the English. Because that's the thing, Sino's English VA, I really like Sino's English VA, all right? And they do a great job with the puns. They do a great job with the puns. I can't do this anymore. I really can't. I can't do this anymore. You and me both, Lee. It's just unfortunate how this event had to end up. Someone's being interrogated. I just think, like, I think that the voice acting would have been so good for English, but it's so unfortunate. I swear to God. Formosa, I'm looking directly at you. Strike an interim agreement now. Do it already. My God. I don't even think strike was the right word the more I think about it, but anyways. English. I started dodging his questions. Why can't he know? Is he bad at keeping... I don't think he's bad at keeping secrets. Sino has been part of the... What was you saying? Why didn't you say something sooner? I bet it's because you wanted to see Paimon squirm. Decided to end the conversation? Did we? Why are we specifically saying it was 3 jokes? A couple is like very vague. I know a couple is only 2, but it's close enough. It's 3 jokes. Actually, it was 3 jokes. I haven't, like, granted, I haven't played a Genshin event in a while, but I feel like they used to be better. Does that make sense? Without being like, I feel like that's very harsh on it, but I used to really enjoy Genshin events. But I feel like I'm not enjoying this one. I just handed it to you. Oh, what was that one? Wait. Oh, okay, I don't even know what that one was. I don't even know what he was joking about that time. That's unfortunate. So we had to meet up in Port Ormos then. Port Ormos, all right. I don't think I can say I am enjoying this event, unfortunately. And like I said, I used to really like Genshin events. They used to be, like, I loved covering a Genshin event. It was just something I really looked forward to. Like, I could sit and do 7 hours of Genshin content just because I really enjoyed going through all the events and the little event stories, and they were just fun to me. I might lose... Oh, I didn't lose HP. Awesome. Well, now I have to wait for the thing to go. I should not have done the hero drop. I should have just waited. Clickety click, talk to Susan. I know that has come up before and I can never find Susan. I'm almost positive that came up when I was here for like a mushroom event. Where are we going? Wait, what do you mean it's up here? Wait, what the heck? Oh wait, the elevator's up top. Wait, I'm like, wait, where's the elevator? Where did I go the wrong way? Cause like I thought if I would just went down here, I'd be able to get to it because like nothing showed up. This event is weird and it's not what I was looking forward to for 2 years. 2 years. I am hoping that once I get back into the art conquest, it's better, I guess, than this event. Maybe I'm just not loving the Genshin writing as much as I used to. Did they change writers? I do have an eyelash in my eye, which is also making this a little painful. Okay, now I'm going the right way. Meet up in Port Ormos. I'm very close to where. Oh, pretty. It's pretty. Does it always have the flowers? I don't think so. It's cute. So we're back at Port Ormos without Sino. We're free from his jokes. We did come back, that's true. I think he's happy we came back for the Sub-Zeros Festival. I think we should have just focused on the Sub-Zeros Festival. Because that's another thing. Even like the last event I did was the music festival event, right? And a lot of Genshin events will focus on like we have the premise of the event and then like surprise there's like a murder mystery on the back end for some reason. And like it made sense in Fontaine because it was like, ooh, Fontaine drama, but it's like, why are we still doing that? We can just have a fun little Sub-Zeros festival event, guys. It's okay. There's the prophetic visions again. Why do they only happen in Port Ormos? Question. 2 people enter the alley? They're suspicious. Okay. This is so weird. This is weird. Did you see what they looked like, Candace? Did you? What color was their clothes, maybe? I'm just letting them talk at this point. I've said my piece on how I feel about this, the way they took this event storyline. And so now I just have to kind of sit here and let it happen, I guess, in order to see Nahida's birthday. No, nothing. Why is Paimon telling us to be quiet? Also, why does the voice sound familiar? Granted, I don't really play Genshin with the Japanese voiceover, but the voice sounds familiar. So they've definitely voiced something somewhere else that I recognize. Completely foolproof. So what if they're just like, what'd I tell ya? I said they sounded familiar. It's probably because I think Kaveh, does Kaveh share a Japanese VA with Kevin, Honkai Impact? Because that would be why it sounded familiar, because I play Honkai with the Japanese voiceover. So I'm like, why you sound, I think Alhaitham is Sue as well. I think they share Japanese VAs. I am looking this up really quick because I want to. I think that's why I'm like, you sound familiar, but I don't know from where, because I don't play this game with the Japanese voiceover. It's because that you have Honkai VAs. Give me a second. It's gonna take me a minute. Just give me a second. I need to. I'm almost positive Alhaitham and Sue share the same Japanese VA, so I don't need to look that one up. But I do need to look up Kevin. I need to look up Kaveh. Give me a second, because that would make sense. If only my phone would let me click things, that would be lovely. Maybe they don't share a VA. I'm just like, I feel like they do, because I feel like that was a thing when he released. I guess they don't. So why do you sound? Maybe I'm just recognizing Sue then. Where's you from? Damn. Okay. Fine. Anyways, it's Kaveh. Oh my god, he's so pretty. I just looked up and saw him. He's so pretty. Freaking, it's you two. Terrible plan. I love them. Did they say anything about explosions? I don't think they did. He's a really nice voice in every language. Maybe I just know what they sound like in every language. That would make more sense. But not long ago. Flashback! Oh, we get to see their day. That's nice. Oh, they lost Marak! That's what he was talking about. He lost his briefcase robot. This child. He sent Marak out for coffee. Marak can do that? I love them. See, now I'm good. This is fine now. This is fine. This is totally fine now.
もしかするとコーヒーを買うときに何かあったんじゃ。そのせいで家出をしたとか。そして機械としての
I spaced out listening to Kawaii talk. I'm gonna be so real. Mechanical existence. Okay, so now we're up to speed. So I guess now, what? Why did Candace think they're shady? So this is just what we heard. Where were the words coming from? Like the sentence fragments. Because that's the like little words and bits we heard were. Oh, that's where the flower carriage comes in. Okay. It's not part of your job description, but we're doing this for Nahida. I'll hate them. Get it together. Final explosion. So that's like there's fireworks. Oh. The candy tower is going to explode. This is so cool. It's so awesome. I feel like that's a safety hazard though, to just be like shooting candy everywhere. It's supposed to look like fireworks. But like still, it's gonna be like, it's gonna explode and hit people. Oh, it's soft candy? Still, it's like if you get hit with like a... It's like if you get hit with like a flower, it's still gonna... It's gonna have some impact. Right? But I guess if nobody's around. Like you can just see Paimon. Kaboom! He doesn't even sound menacing about it. Why do we think they were like suspicious? Like he says it so like nicely. Ooh, that's bright. I thought that would have been a shot to end on. That would have been a good shot to end the cutscene on. I might actually do a separate video for the end, but I think the last time I did that for a Genshin event, the end ended up being like 10 minutes. So we'll see. I might just keep going. So now Kaveh and Alhaitham are up to speed about the prophetic visions. I'm just like, the results fail to corroborate your... I love Alhaitham. I'm so not used to his Japanese voice though. It's much lower than I was expecting. I don't think I've ever really heard it. But I recognized them. That's the thing. I'm like, why did I recognize them? Why are we talking about the wind generator? Mechanical failures come with predictable consequences. What? Oh! Oh, Alhaitham's like, yeah, you're just going crazy. It's not prophetic visions. Maybe she's just stressed? Just happened to witness events. I don't know. Maybe it is stress? Happened to witness the past. I mean, I don't know. But he says he was just trying to offer a change in perspective, so maybe that's not, he's not saying that's the explanation, but like, think about it differently. Because I still think it was prophetic visions, but I don't think it was that serious. Just get rid of the gem and they'll go away. Like, why do you still have it on your person?
メラックは君のことが嫌で
Kave does not care. He's like,
天才
Marak!
的だな。まるでメラックが昨日今日俺と知り合ったかのように言うところが。
確かに
Have they met?
君の声を識別できるよう設定してあるし
I love how they talk about Marak as like a person. It means a lot to me,
別の
actually.
事情があるってことか
There's just like so much What's that thing coming towards? I am headed towards your location.
どこに行ってたんだ
Beep beep. Cute.
店にコーヒー豆の在庫がな
The shop was out of coffee, so Marak went to look for coffee beans.
買えなくても別に構わないのに
Ah.
してくれるなんて
See, originally I was gonna read all of this, but I actually decided to go with the voiceover because I heard good things about Kave's VA. But Marak sure is persistent.
いえ、ただアルハイゼンさんの仮説は
Alhaitham's
確か
theory.
に
I
あ
don't.
りますが
It makes sense
砂漠で強盗に襲われたキャラバンの
until we factor in the robbery in the
どう
desert.
解釈すればいいのでしょう。
I mean, it could have just been a coincidence. Hi, Mon. There's Tignari, so
もう来てたんだね
most of the gang is back together.
みんな
Maybe he
そんな顔
knows.
してどうしたの？
ちょっとした
Marak is just
謎々さ
floating behind everyone. I love
も
Marak.
う集合の時間か歩きながら話そう
No, don't go, Kave.
俺は中央
Alhaitham and
でも
Kave, please don't go.
じゃあな。
I was very excited to see you too.
うん？
They better come back later. So now what? Go to the gathering spot? It's like 2 feet away. You've taken me there? I do not know how to get to it from here. Okay, it's this way. Like, I don't want to split because I don't know if how long part 3 is going to be because I know the last time I did that for the, like, the music festival event, I split it and I didn't need to split it. It was like 2 seconds. Farzan!
もう来ないのかと思ったぞ。
Everyone's here.
いっぱいの若者が年老いた先輩を待たせるとはの。
I love the Sumeru characters and they deserved a better
ある問題
event.
について話し合ってて。
I've done so much yapping in this video. And now I'm just like, I have no more words left to yap.
ちょうどいいキャンディーの材料が見
Is she in charge of making the candy then?
頭を悩ませておったじゃろう。して解決策はあったのか。
Or is she just here?
バッチリです数十本の論文を
We figured that part out though.
うむ。
Is Marak still visible? I would like Marak to be visible.
働き者じゃの。さ、早速作業開始じゃ。
It's just there's so many little side plots. Like the Marak going missing didn't, I don't think it needed to happen.
この問題は
Because it was like, it took 2 seconds. We should leave the other case to Sino. We should have done that from the start, Tignari.
わかったならはよ動くんじゃ。子供じゃあるまいし、いつまで先輩に言わせるつもりじゃ。
Farazan, you're like 5 feet tall.
フロート車を模した。
This is coming from somebody who's also like 5 feet tall,
もう
Farazan.
生きておるぞ。
We're not ordering anyone around.
さすがファルザン先輩
Maybe Kave.
これくらい昔。
We're not elaborating.
前からおるわしなら、シロン派の問題集を解くのと同じぐらい浅
There she goes. Yep, you've been alive for 100 years, Farazan. Yep.
使えるか試してみるとよい。
So,
はいありがとうございます
yawn.
すまない
Cause it's 8 o'clock.
君が試してみてくれないか
So they're trying out with a small one, I guess? Because this is how we get the carriage, I think.
調整をしたいんだ
Alright, leave it to me, Kave. You can trust me. Alright, there's our... Oh, we have a... So we're doing Subway Surfers for part of the event. So I guess you were supposed to do this, like, specifically? Like it was a specific thing. I mean, I'm okay doing one round of Subway Surfers. Were you supposed to do Subway Surfers then after the... like as part of the story, because they've also done that before in Genshin events where the mini games end up being part of the story and are incorporated in, which that I do like. I think that's fun. But still, how long do I have? I have 30 seconds left in this. I'm already bored. I'm already kind of bored. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just like I'm nostalgic for how Genshin used to do events and now they're like really short. I think if they would have done like 5 parts to the story, half an hour, half an hour each part, I think I probably would have had better opinions. Would it have taken longer for me to record? Yes, but I almost kind of miss my 7-hour Genshin Impact event binges. I feel like they were fun because also the event had like enough. It had enough time to cook. It had a beginning, a middle, and an end. So that made sense. This doesn't make as much sense. Which y'all had 2 hours, 2 years to figure this out. But yeah, it worked.
先輩のおかげでキャンディータワーの構想は固まったよ。
So
次はいよいよ
We did it.
制作じゃな。
it's time for the production phase. Yeah.
わしらはキャンディー作りの準備といこう。
So we have to make candy now.
リシアはどこじゃ？
We need Kale and Dihya to make candy.
二人はドニアザードさんの家でキャンディーの飾り付けをし
But
て
they've been working on decorations at Dunyarzad's.
器用な二人のことですから心配はいらない
So are we still just doing candy?
いっそのこと。
I mean, a candy making minigame would be fun. I'm imagining something a la like the Club Penguin pizza game, something like that. I think that would be fun.
暗くさなりで
Or like any little like Papa's Pizzeria type game.
散歩の途中でばったり会うかもしれないだろ。
It would be too easy to run into her, and there she comes.
バレる可能性も低いってわけだ。
Chances of getting caught. What would you get caught for, Kave? She's just gonna pop up.
あら、
There she
こ
is.
こで何をしているの？
Yep.
私の名前が聞こえた気がしたけど。
Why is she just out and about? It's Nahida! The slow turn. The slow turn being so glitchy. That's comedy. That's comedy.
はい。
Oh.
このデザインは何じゃ？屋根にこんな
Oh.
素材を使うとは。
She's scolding his design now. So she did. So Nahida doesn't catch on.
失敗じゃ。
Yeah, play along. Just play along. She's like thinking play along to him. I bet Nahida heard that.
様が見たらきっと心を痛めるはずじゃ。
I mean, I guess that explains it. It's like... Shame on you. The Dendra Archon would be ashamed.
改めて見たらありえないデザインですね。
お前ならパパッと修正できるじゃろ。
This, I mean, they're selling it. They are selling it.
もちろん。
Nari.
でも修正してみせます。
We're just like, oh god, I can't believe this is working.
この話かしら。
Innovation can be a good thing.
素晴らしい。
Oh, Nahida, you're too sweet.
さんなりてび様、どうか心配せんでくれ。こいつは優秀じゃが、時々破天荒なことをしでかすからの。少し手直しすれば問
A
題
simple
ない。
fix. That was smart thinking from. This is why I love Farzan. Nothing to worry about, Nahida. Nothing to worry about at all.
そういうなら。
Just run
も
along.
しよかったら、デザインを見せてくれるかしら。
Nahida, you cannot look at the plans. Nahida, you cannot see the plans. They.
何か都合でも悪いの？
I got distracted by their expressions. This is such a good. See, this is what I wanted from this event, not the like robbery plotline. This makes sense for this event. The getting ready for Nahida's birthday celebration. This makes sense. Planning a surprise party event. This makes sense.
デザインはその友人が持っていきまして。そうそう。
My friend. Do you mean I'll hate them?
困ったものです。
余計気になってきたわ。
Nahida knows. Nilu. Oh god, wait, is she gonna say something? Does she not see Nahida? She doesn't. Because Nahida's tiny. Save us. Save us now. Does she get it? Oh my, there she is. And I think Nilu's in on it, so she's like, oh god, wait.
暗くさなりでび様。
Save us, Nilu.
何かご用かしら。
Is she gonna do it?
家臣探査
Oh.
ツバイルシアター
Perfect.
で練習しているのですが。
Nilu, you are a
暗
genius.
くさなりでび様の意見を聞きたいと。みんなが。
Because she's in on the birthday surprise party.
そうなら
She's in on the surprise party planning, I think.
わざわざ
And so she's like,
私に来てくれてありがとう
oh no.
暗くさなりでび様が時間を作って来てくださればみんなす
Cute.
ごく喜ぶと思いますもちろん
Thank God for Nilu.
最近は割と時間に余裕があるの今日もオルマ
She's had free time. Okay.
見に来た
It's lively because we're planning a surprise party.
私はニーローと一緒に行くわ
But she can't know about the surprise
またお会
party.
いしましょう
Bye, Nahida. Just you wait. That's cute. I do have to say the animation's gotten much more expressive from the last time I played an event. I do think that's fun. And I was actually seeing a lot about that with Natlin in general. They've been playing more with like character animations and faces and things, and you can tell. I personally enjoy when they are very expressive, but I know some people don't. Like Zenless on 0 levels of expressive, I like. Is Faruzan was apologizing for being so like brash.
はい、今行ってきます。
もし私に聞きたいことや力
That's
に
so
なれることが
sweet.
あったら
She's
遠
so
慮なく言って
sweet.
ちょうだいね。
We're like hiding this thing for her. That's why I'm like, Nahida deserved a better event. I really wish it was just more of this. I don't think we needed the robbery plotline. I don't know, like we didn't need that. There's like an A plot and a B plot, and we for some reason started with the B plot of the robbery when the A plot was just planning Nahida's birthday party. We don't need a B plot in this event.
念のため集合場所はパルディスディアイに変更した方が良さそうだね。
Because they didn't do half-hour cutscenes. I've been here for an hour in this video. This is going to be its own video. Even though I did a lot of yapping that didn't need to happen, still.
そうしよっか。カーベにはキャンディータワーのデザインに専念してもらって。
So where is everyone going?
残りのメンバーで
We're transporting materials. Like, it doesn't make sense why we have even the B plot of the robbery. The only thing I can think is they did the robbery B plot and had us involved in it. Because the thing with that is Sino's taking care of it now. So why did we go there in the first place? The only reason I can think is why they had us go there in the first place is because with the final event, the Inazuma Music Festival event, I just keep bringing this up because it's the last Genshin event I played. They had the B plot of the mystical magical dog man or something. And we never did, like, that never came back. Like, it came back, it was, we talked about it, like, hey, did you ever figure out what was going on with the dog man? And Jesus was like, no, we don't know about what's going on with the dog man still. But we never did anything related to the dog man. So the only reason I'm thinking they had us go investigate the robbery for a hot second is because of that, and maybe people complained. But the B plot here didn't need to happen at all, quite frankly.
Hi.
And you know what? I don't think the Dogman B plot needed to happen in that Inazuma event either. A glimpse of a true senior researcher. Kabe, we know this. We know she's like 5 feet. Alright, so I think we finished part 2, which means we're gonna end this video out. Oh, that did not need to happen. It didn't need to happen. I'm gonna be so real. Like, I just don't think this is unfortunate. Look at how much counterpoints I got. What do you mean? It's like 2 away. I do want to talk to Kave at the end of this video though. This man. Somebody give him a vacation. Can I sit next to Kave? I would like to do that. I never knew Nahida like bounces into the seat. That's adorable. All right, that's probably gonna be it for this video. I have 500 festive fervor points. We do need to do some more of the minigame events, but I probably will just do them in the next video, especially because this final Give Her Memories will probably be quite short, at least was what I'm assuming. I have mixed feelings because I think it's because I waited so long to have a Sub-Zera's Festival event to the point where, like, originally it was a joke. Like, oh, Sub-Zera's Festival event confirmed! And so this was an event I was really looking forward to. It's why I decided to come back to doing Genshin events for a while. And I don't think I needed to. But hopefully the final birthday celebration cutscene will be worth it. But that's it for today. I actually don't know if I'm going to finish the event today. I might actually do it tomorrow because I kind of, my throat hurts a little bit. And I need to do, like, one thing to get my... Actually... I just had a thought. If I go to the Mapping Dreams and Reality quest line, right? If I go there and just go through the beginning cutscene, like dialogue, it's not even a cutscene. If I go through the dialogue for that first bit, it'll probably finish out my encounter points for the day, and then I'll be done. I also realized I forgot to grab my dailies last time I played Genshin. So we're gonna actually do that really quickly. It's gonna extend out this video a little bit, but I don't care. If there's one thing I don't miss from Sumeru, it is the this back and forth, this specific back and forth to get to the two different sides. I don't think I ever realized how much Nahida jingles when she runs. Like, she jingles. It's so cute. But yeah, I'm gonna do whatever I have to do to get the little bit last bit of my dailies points, and then I'll finish it tomorrow. I have 2 days left. I can finish it tomorrow. I do like that they extended out these sort of flagship events to have them run longer. I do appreciate that. All right, hello. Let's skip through your dialogue. I am the traveler. This is a researcher, so I think this is probably just our combat event. Usually if we're helping researchers, it's for a combat event. I am straight up just skipping through this dialogue. I don't even know if I'm gonna do the mini game today. I just need to get through the dialogue. Understood. Oh, it didn't count. Do I need to do, wait, what are my points at now? What if I do the other one? Will that be enough? What if I talk to you? Are you Subway Surfers? No, you're Subway Surfers. Okay. Oh, you're the combat event. Wait, what is this? Oh, it's just more dialogue. I was like, wait, why is it like, what you got there? I am good at kicking butt. That was a dialogue option. Oh no, it's not finishing out. So I guess I will record the other video after this one. I wasn't going to because I thought I could extend it and get my encounter points. No, I cannot. So I guess we will be doing part 2 today. All right, I walked all this way for nothing. Anyways, that is really the end of this video now. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, make sure to give me a like down below, as well as subscribe for more, and click the little notification bell to be notified when I upload new ones. As always, I hope everyone Hatter is having a super lovely day wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys!